Hello, and a very warm welcome to you. It's so good to have you here with me on tonight's show, especially as I am joined by the one and only, yes, it's Chesney Hawkes, and here is what happened when I caught up with him. Chesney Hawkes!
He's back!
He's back with jazz hands, and we are in the most beautiful location, as you can see. I mean, we're fabulous, but the location's even more fabulous, isn't it?
And Hayley and I are going to go fishing in a minute.
Okay,
after this.
I want to go on a boat.
Fishing with Hayley.
I get seasick, but I want to go on a boat.
Is that the new show, do you think? Fishing with Hayley?
I think it could be a Saturday night winning combination.
I would watch that.
Would you?
Yeah.
You don't watch my show already, but you'd watch that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as I can come on and fish with you.
Okay, why not? I mean, talking of Saturday night, I saw you on Michael McIntyre.
Yes.
Did you see it, everyone at home? How good was it?
It was fun. I get asked all the time, what, did you know? You know, was it?
That's the first thing I just said to him.
Yeah, and I had no idea. They're so good at keeping that from the artists.
How did they do that though? Because
they involved everybody around. So for me, my wife knew, my son knew, my brother knew. They're in the band anyway, but like my management, my sound guy, they all knew for like 3 months. So there was all this leading up to it that I had no idea, absolutely none.
And what's Michael McIntyre like? Because he just
he's lovely.
So much fun.
I've worked with Michael a few times, and he's really nice. Yeah, he's lovely.
He seems it.
I mean, I wasn't a fan of him in that second.
Yeah, just like
I was like, oh.
I felt like you held it together really well. I felt like I would have gone, can we just stop? Because I just need to like sit down
a second
and process this. But you were kind of like straight into the song.
Well, I think it was like muscle memory, to be honest with you. You know, because obviously I know that. I may have sung that song a few times over the years, and when the wall fell down, it was like an assault to the senses. There's people everywhere, massive, because the Drury Lane Theatre is really big and tall, so all you see is people and lights and craziness. And then I saw like my son playing guitar. I was like, and then I saw my brother on drums, and then I saw Michael, and then I saw my guitar, and then I heard the intro to the one and only. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to pick my guitar up, and there's a microphone. I was like, and it just it's like
can you imagine
memory.
if you couldn't remember the words?
I was like,
that would have been awkward. Yeah.
Well, if that had happened, the great thing about a song like the one and only, if you forget the words,
the crowd know it. Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of the one and only, we are going to play that song. Of course we are. I read somewhere that you've got like a love-hate relationship with the song, and it's like a friends with benefit situation.
Yeah, I've had my ups and downs with it over the years, as you can imagine, from day one, you know, right through to now. But these days, you know, actually I didn't play it for like 10 years after the, you know, like maybe till about the beginning of the 2000s. Yeah, like all that time, I didn't do it. Yeah, I wanted to be in Radiohead basically. So I like turned up to 11 and shoegazed, and if anyone asked for the one and only, I'd be like, no. So I didn't even go out as under my name. I kind of rebelled against that a little bit, you know. And,
absolute rebel, Chesney.
But nowadays,
we all love it. And I was actually interviewing G4 a couple of weeks ago, and they said to me, "What's your karaoke song?" And I said, obviously, it's Chesney, the one and only. They were trying to get me to sing it.
You chose a hard song though.
Yeah, I know. And I was sort of like backtracking a little bit, going, no, I'm really good at it, honestly. But it's you know.
I think your karaoke song, it's like choosing your football team. You can't change it.
No, that's it now.
It's like you're in. You can change everything else in life. You can change your sex. You can change your car, your wife, everything.
But you
can't change your karaoke song or your football team.
Don't do it.
My one is Desperado by the Eagles.
Oh.
And I kind of.
Do you go to karaoke then?
Well, it depends how many drinks I've had.
Yeah.
How many beers I've had. I can be persuaded.
Okay.
Yeah, and have been.
There we go. There we go. Well, anyway, this is officially my karaoke song, and thank you for that in life. No, don't even try and get me to sing it.
Come on, let's do it.
Absolutely not. It's never going to happen in front of Chesney.
That's another show I did.
It is another.
Karaoke with Hayley.
He's got his producer hat on today. It's very impressive.
Fishing with Hayley, karaoke with Hayley.
We're going to go into the song. Chesney, I want to talk about your gigs.
Yes.
Gigs and gig. We got a very, very special one coming up.
Yeah.
/ gone if you're watching this on Saturday.
If you're watching on Freeview, you missed it. Sorry, love.
We're going to talk about how great it is. So this is exciting because Nick Herschel's going to be there. It's like you and your friends, isn't it?
Yeah, it
like
kind
a
of
party.
is. It is.
Like a birthday party.
Yeah, the tagline is "Let's party like it's 1991." So it's kind of like a celebration of everything from my, career, from the early days, from Buddy Song years, and obviously Nick was a huge part of that, and he's still a huge part of my career now. We always writing songs, and I've got a new album coming out, which is what we're also. It's like a celebration of the past. And here's the new album, and Nick's got a few songs on there too. So I asked Nick if he would come and join me, and he very graciously said yes. So we're going to do a couple of old songs and a few new songs. I've got Saffron from Republica coming to join me. I don't know if you know this, but she was my love interest in the One and Only video.
Was she?
Yeah, before she was ever in Republica or anything.
I might have read that, but oh wow,
so
okay.
we've been friends for 30.
That's good that she's there.
34 years.
I've got Kevin Davey White.
Yes.
X Factor.
Yes.
I remember him. Yeah, he's great.
He's wonderful, and I met him in the world when I was in Qatar doing the World Cup.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was out there doing some performances as well.
So showbiz, I love it.
Yeah.
And Ollie Height.
Well, actually, unfortunately, Ollie has broken his shoulder.
Oh no, Ollie, get better soon.
So yeah, get well soon, Ollie. And so he literally can't. He's a piano player, so he's in a sling, so he literally can't do it. So I was a bit gutted by that. But we have my amazing friend Thomas Jules with a band called Who We Are, and they are amazing.
It literally is one big party.
It is, and I've got all my friends and family coming. And all the people that have supported me over the years are going to be there. It's going to be quite a night. You should come, Hayley.
Do you know what? You don't need to ask me twice. As long as we can sing the One and Only, joking.
Well, of course you're going to be singing the One and Only. I don't think I'd be let out of that room if I didn't sing
Everyone
that.
would be like, no, that's not a game.
No, that's just not right. Yeah.
So where's it going to be?
We're at the O2 Academy, Islington,
Yes.
31st of May. So, as I said, if you're watching on Freeview, sorry,
Too
missed
late.
it.
But if you're watching on Sky, you might be able
It's
to get
tomorrow.
a ticket. There might be a ticket left.
There might be. We've sold out the VIPs, and we're getting very close to the rest of it. So,
Ooh, so there we go. But we're going to go into a song now called Aeroplane, which is a beautiful song. I love this one. I remember listening to it in lockdown. And did I read something in the paper that there was a bit of a shock when you were flying?
just as an aeroplane's going over.
There we go, look at that.
Yeah, it's just timing, you see. Yeah, so I was on a plane with my wife going from Greece to Barcelona, and right in the middle of it, the masts were deployed, and then the plane started shaking like crazy, and the stewardess came running down there and said, "It's emergency, put your masks on." So we put the masks on. The plane started shaking, and then the captain said, "Emergency descent brace." And everybody started crying, the plane's shaking, there's things smashing around, and this went on for 20 minutes. And the plane, I looked out the window, the plane literally going into the Aegean Sea. It was just a really scary moment, and we thought I had to leave. We left a message for our kids.
Oh no.
We did. We opened up our WhatsApp group and was like, "Kids, we love you. We don't know what's happening here, but just in case that the worst happens, we just want to let you know we love you. We're okay. Look after each other." Honestly, it was crazy.
Gosh.
And then just as quickly as that all happened, well, I say quickly, 20 minutes of that, the plane just went, "Phoop," and then it was emergency descent over, and we made an emergency landing in Napoli.
Oh, but when you got off that plane, you were just like,
Yeah.
"Get me a cup of tea immediately."
No, exactly. And the first thing I did was, open up my phone to delete that message to the kids. And the first thing that came up as a notification was from Aegean Airlines. "How was your flight?" That's the only time I think I've ever filled out that form,
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, Aegean Airways.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what it is? You take it for granted, don't you? And until something happens, and you just think like.
Well,
oh,
it gave us, because it felt like a near-death experience, Hayley. So what it did for my wife and I was made us realise that actually we're doing okay, because we were fine. I mean, we were crying and everything, but it was like, if this is it, this is it. And we didn't have that thing. People talk about when you have those kind of moments and you think, your life flashes in front of you, and you know, you regret things, or you think, I wish I'd have done this, I wish I'd have told my kids I loved them more, or I wish I'd have hugged my parents more, or something like that. I didn't have any of that. You know, so we came away from it thinking, we're doing okay.
Yeah.
We're on the right path.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Well, we are going to go into Aeroplane. It's not related to that.
It's nothing to do with that. It's quite sweet.
It's very sweet.
Song about my kids.
Oh.
Daddy, please make me an aeroplane. I want another one just the same. I watch it fly with the sun in my eyes. I'll walk you home in the rain from the fair. Are you cold? I'll give you my coat to wear. I'll treasure this moment I almost missed. These moments make up a life, and you wanna take it all in, just fall in. So many snapshots in time. If anyone can make me stand still, you will. You will. Remember when you pushed me into the sea, laughing so hard we could barely breathe, like long lost friends. You know you will see again. These moments make up a life, and you wanna take it all in, just fall in. So many snapshots in time. If anyone can make me stand still, you will. You will. There's no time to kill. How do we stop the wheels turning for a moment? Let's get off the train, let the aeroplane go. Let it go. Just like magic, the world disappears. Let it go. Now everything's clear. Let it go. Just like magic. These moments make up a life, and you wanna take it all in, just fall in. So many snapshots in time. If anyone can make me stand still, you will. You will. You will. You will. Daddy, please make me an aeroplane.
We've got some fun facts about you, Chesney Hawkes.
Really? Do you think I'll know them? Do you think I'll...
I don't know. That's why we're going to find out.
I didn't know that about myself.
I might have got my facts right, or I might have got my facts wrong. Let's
Well,
see.
let's find out.
Okay. You were a paperboy at the age of 14.
I was. And I was actually, fun fact, little addendum
Oh.
to that fact,
Yeah.
I was Billy Ocean's paperboy.
Sorry.
True story.
How do we not know that bit?
I'm sure you've probably interviewed Billy, haven't you?
I haven't, but Billy's going to come on the show.
Yeah,
and we're
well,
going
when
to
you
talk
do,
about this.
that's a question. Fun, like you could say, I've got some facts, Billy,
I might
about
email
you.
him on that note.
Chesney Hawkes was your paperboy. He will know.
Wow, did you have to like knock the door and ask for the money? When I was a
no,
kid ago, you had
no,
to do that.
No, I was a paperboy that you just like, you know, deliver the papers. That's it. He did expect a tip at Christmas time, and he was a very good tipper.
Good to know.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a little paperboys get a little tenner or something, you know.
Yeah, take that. Great, okay.
No, it wasn't take that paperboy.
He's on it today. He's on it today. You were in The Bill. You were in one episode
Yes.
on The
Your
Bill. What
facts
did you
are correct.
play?
I played Colin, the drug dealer,
Do you know what? I wanted you to say it because I wasn't sure I'd read it like properly.
and I had drugs in my sock.
I watched the clip last night. And I was like, Have I got this? Is this a wind-up? Have I got this right?
No,
That's true.
It's real. It's
That's
real.
true.
You can find it on YouTube. If
Yeah,
you're interested.
I looked at it on YouTube last night.
Yeah,
It's
just
very
put Chesney
entertaining.
Hawkes in the bill. You'll see it. It's something to behold.
It really is. You met Elton once and Paul McCartney?
Yeah, yeah. I've met Paul McCartney and I met George Harrison as well.
Oh.
And I met Princess Diana.
Did you?
I did. Yeah.
Where did you meet her?
At the Palace, and it was some kind of charity event, and she was meeting a few celebrities, and I was standing in between Boy George and Danny Minogue. How about that?
Wow.
For a little threesome.
I love that. Be a good little band, wouldn't it?
Well, you heard it here first.
I was going to
kids.
say. Wow, okay.
She was lovely. She was really nice. And I have a picture of it with me shaking her hand. And she's got a Bart Simpson under her arm, like a little Bart Simpson toy. And I can't remember, because I was kind of like, I was a massive Simpsons fan around that time, and people used to...
That was my next fact, no, not really.
And because I mentioned it once in Smash Hits or something, I used to get all sorts of Bart Simpsons and Homer Simpson toys and stuff like that. So, and I can't remember if this is true or not, but I think I might have given her the Bart Simpson toy.
Oh, okay.
So there's a picture of me shaking her hand. She's got a Bart Simpson under her arm.
So there we go. We have learned a lot about Chesney Hawkes, and I'm going to go and get a cup of tea, and we'll see you after this.
Can I have one? 2 lumps, please.
I wish you'd say what's on your mind. If we could read between these lines, we wouldn't waste this precious time. And though we might not know it yet, this may be all the time we get, and it won't matter what we said. But it's not like this. It's not like this at all. It's not like this with other people. Not at all. Not at all. There's a void that she can't feel, no cure from some little pill. I am lost without you still. No matter where we go from here, days, weeks, months, years, love will never disappear. All I know is it's not like this. It's not like this at all. It's not like this with other people. Not at all. Not at all. I've seen sunsets and I compare them all to you. These are the moments that I know you feel them too. Yes, you do. And you know it's not like this. It's not like this at all. It's not like this with other people. It's not like this. It's not like this at all. It's not like this with other people. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
We've got more fun on the show, just when you thought it couldn't get any more fun. Actually, we're taking it up another level. Are you ready?
Here we go.
We've got a little quick fire.
Okay.
Okay?
Quick fire.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. Last thing you Googled.
Oh my God, I haven't been very quick there, have I? It was Hayley Palmer fishing show.
One song you play over and over again.
John Lennon, I am going to say Imagine.
Yes. Favourite snack? important questions here.
Favourite snacks? You know what? You know what my favourite at the moment is? Is toast with Marmite and avocado on top.
That's healthy.
Well, I mean, a snack can be healthy.
Yeah. Okay.
If you'd have said unhealthy snack, maybe
Unhealthy snack.
Yeah,
What is
well,
it here?
it would probably be some kind of chocolate biscuit, like a hobnob or something.
Rock and roll today.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Someone who inspires you.
My dad.
We love your dad.
He's
He is
right
here
here,
today.
isn't he? He's up there.
He is. We want to get him on the show.
Captain
We're trying to
Hawkes.
get him on. He is. He's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Also, can I just say, did we see Chesney and Coach Trip? It was a while back.
Yeah, was that a couple of years now?
It was a couple of
Maybe.
years.
Yeah.
But when I interviewed you last time, I think you were like, Hayley, we need to move on from Coach Trip.
That's
because
right,
There's other things to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. That's all he wanted to talk about.
Yeah, it was so good.
You're a Coach Trip fan, aren't you?
Massive. If it was still on, I'd love to go on it.
Is it? I don't know if it's still on, because obviously I
don't
did
think
my
it
bit, and I haven't seen it since. But that was a really fun experience, actually.
It looked
I really did enjoy it, and I've stayed in contact with Nancy Delalia.
Oh, you too.
We
It's funny.
text each other now and again, amongst a few others actually. It was really fun. They should bring that show back.
Why is it not on?
I don't know. Honestly, don't
Is
know.
it true that you did Dance on Ice as well?
I did. Yeah. But I say I did, but I did all the training,
Yeah.
and I got really good. Going from the very beginning, where I could hardly even stand up on the ice, to literally holding girls above my head and
Yeah.
doing jumps and pirouettes
Skills.
and all sorts of things. I mean,
Yeah.
I actually got quite good at the skating part.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the dancing was my forte, but I was quite good with the skating. And then the first show was supposed to be on the 3rd of January. This was
Yes.
a long time ago now. And we had a big old party for New Year's Eve. And I got a little bit, I had a few too many to drink, shall we say. And then,
Shame on you.
I know, but I was so dedicated, like you are with your gym, that I literally got up that morning and I was like, I'm going on the ice. And my wife, Prissy, was like, Ches, don't do it. Just wait till tomorrow. And
Yeah.
but I was so like aware that the show was in a couple of days.
Yeah,
and I
you
was
kind
like,
of panic. And
I wanted to
yeah.
practice with my partner. I wanted to do the routine that we, Anyway, because I was a little bit hungover, I was a bit floppy, and I went and broke my leg, didn't I?
Didn't even know this.
Yeah, and then Chico took over, and
Oh, I see.
it was really hard because I got really, really close with my partner Jodie, and she was so wonderful, and I
Yeah.
absolutely love her, and I'm still in contact with her now, all these years later. And it was really difficult to watch somebody else
Of course it
dance
was.
with my partner, but I mean, Chico's nice, and he went through and
Yeah.
ended up coming 3rd.
That's right. Because I saw earlier that when I was researching it, said you've been on that and the jump. Is it the jump?
I haven't been on the jump,
completely
but
made
you're
that up then.
probably thinking of the games.
Oh, the games.
Yeah,
I've
where
done my research, I promise.
yeah, you said that. She's the research queen. But so the games was a while back, a Channel 4 show where we all kind of had to learn Olympic disciplines, like water ski jumping. Maybe that's where you got that from.
Yeah.
And high diving from a 10-meter board and all that kind of.
Is there another show you'd go on now, Ches? Or
Yeah, I mean, I would be up for anything. I'm up for a challenge. I kind of like
like a challenge?
putting myself out of my comfort zone.
Oh, I don't. I get scared.
Yeah, but I think that's how you move forward.
Oh,
in
right,
life.
okay.
It's how you grow.
Right.
Not that
Life
you need
lessons
to,
here.
You need to grow because you are doing so well. I'm so proud of you because
Thank you, Ches.
I've known you for a long time.
Yes.
And my first interview with you was like, I think from your bedroom, or maybe your lounge or something. But like,
It was from the dining room.
dining room.
Just to confirm.
But you know what I mean. And now look
No.
at you. You're taking over the world. And it's wonderful.
I love that, Chesney. Thank you so much. Can we keep talking about me? No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I want to see you
I'm
after
happy to
this.
talk about you all day.
I don't mean to take it out on you. It's just me hurting myself again. I can't seem to break the cycle. Guess I'm caught up in circles. My life, a million photographs, all the same. And every promise to myself broken. My own words have always let me down. I'm caught up in circles. There must be some way out of this hurricane. It's the same day, the same mistakes, over and over again. Caught up in circles. I won't waste another hour here. Caught up in circles, torn up inside, caught up in circles.
Okay, we've got some questions from some of our viewers
Aha.
because fully involved.
Love it.
So, Keely says, what is your ritual before you go on stage? Is there something that you do every time?
Yeah, well, one thing I definitely do before every single show, no matter what, is a vocal warm-up.
That is what I call professional.
Yeah, I never used to do that as a younger man, and then I would lose my voice sometimes, and I really attribute that that ritual there to not losing my voice these days. So there's that. We do kind of get together. I think it's important if you're performing with people to get together for a moment. And you know, you see all these documentaries like with Madonna or Celine Dion, or you know, who all get together and they pray and all that, you know, and they sort of do the whole hands in and that. We do something similar. We just do a little shot of whiskey.
Oh, it's all
We call
coming out now.
We call it the FA Cup. You
And
know.
a biscuit.
No biscuits.
No.
But a shot of whiskey, and we do another ritual we've started to do this year.
There's quite a lot of rituals going on.
Is
Okay.
a dressing room
You're going to
selfie.
do a backflip then. I was like,
Backflip. I always do a
yeah,
backflip.
yeah.
Yeah.
And a dressing room set, right? Okay, that's good.
So a little dressing room selfie that ends up on socials every time.
Yeah, we like
And
that.
Yeah, that's a nice little thing. But just a little moment beforehand together, just to kind of like, you know, whether it's a kind of high five or what, or just kind of like, you know, get together and do a little thing and then, okay, let's do this.
Do the nerves still kick in, or are you just like, I've
Not
got
so
this?
much
Like,
these days.
I mean, you've been doing it a long time. You're just
Yeah,
like,
I guess it depends on the show. I probably will be a little nervous next week for the big show.
yes.
But even that, once I'm on stage,
Once you're on there, you
I'll
get that
be
real
fine.
like kick.
Yeah, I think, you know, you can use nerves because it's very similar emotion to just excitement. Nerves, you know, so you use that adrenaline and put it into the show.
And is it right that your son is involved in your band now?
Yes, Indiana, my 18-year-old, he's been my lead guitarist for the last 2 years. It's amazing to have him on stage with me.
Yes, that must be
You probably
such a
saw him
thrill.
on the Michael McIntyre
Yeah, I did.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there right beside me, and I mean, he's amazing. He's an incredible guitar player. So, and he's an artist in himself. He's just finished 2 years at the Brit School in
Oh,
London.
is he?
So
God.
yeah, watch this space.
Yes.
Indiana
Watch out, words.
Hawks.
Absolutely. And your other children? I know your daughter's up in Scotland.
Yeah, my 20-year-old daughter Jessie is at St Andrews University in Scotland, studying animal behaviour. She's also a great singer.
Yeah.
Then I have a 22-year-old son who's still in LA. He's an actor.
Oh, right.
So another one to watch this space.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's nice that they want to keep in the industry, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. You know, the fact that they're very much into what they do. But I would be absolutely supportive in whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
You know, because my parents were like that with me.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know. I think I saw a clip, I think it was quite a while ago now, but you were all sitting around playing your guitars and everything. I think it was on like This Morning or something. And
Oh yeah, that was during lockdown.
Yeah.
And we had to get up because we were in LA. We were up at like 3 a.m. and we did a live version of The One and Only. I was playing guitar, my son Indy was playing guitar, and the other two were doing backing vocals. And we were sitting on the couch, and it was fun. So it was like Eamon Holmes and...
Oh, we love Eamon. He came on the show the other week. We love him.
Oh, yeah.
He'd like it here.
What, here?
Don't you think Eamon Holmes would like to come and sit here with us?
Eamon would just come fishing with me.
You had it here
The shows
first.
get better and better.
Oh, yes. You have to
It's a very eclectic mix of people.
Looking blind.
Now, Chesney, we don't want to let you go, but we do know that you're hot in your leather jacket.
I am. I'm regretting. Can I take it off now?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
Anything goes on this show.
It was cloudy when we started, and then I've been melting.
He's like getting a diva complaining. Oh, look at that.
Ah.
That's absolute rock star.
I'll start taking the rest of it off now, Hayley. Come on.
What's happening next?
Let's do it.
That's another show.
Da-da-da.
Anyway, Chesney, just to confirm that you
We haven't been drinking, I'm just
no,
saying.
We haven't. We're just high on life. You are moving back to the UK.
I am, yes. Very exciting.
And I am moving to your house in LA.
Yeah, we're going to swap.
We're swapping.
We're doing a house swap.
Yeah.
Right? That was the plan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So, how did this decision come about?
Well, I've been in LA for 12 years now.
God.
So it's just time.
Yeah.
You know? And I miss Blighty. I do. I miss the green and pleasant land. They don't know how to make beer over there. So there's that. I miss football banter. You know, I miss being able to go to see my beloved West Ham whenever I
Oh, you love them, don't you?
do.
Right.
On you irons.
Come on. Will you miss anything about LA?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
The
We've
weather.
made quite a, for a start, the weather.
Yeah.
We've made quite a life for ourselves over there. Obviously, you've been there, you know what it's like. The weather is
I
beautiful.
love it there.
Never trust anywhere where the sun always shines.
Is
So-
that right?
But it is beautiful. I'll miss that. And we have lovely friends over there that I will absolutely miss.
You've got your
community.
family here.
Yeah, well,
Mum and Dad's
I'm
here.
coming back to
Yeah.
community here as well. And I've got a lot of friends and family here, obviously. So
Yeah.
it's just time. And I'm not completely cutting ties. I'm not saying we're done with America. I am an American citizen,
Yeah.
actually. So both, you know, dual
Yeah.
citizen now. So I
Oh,
can go back
okay.
whenever I want.
Do what you want, Ches.
I can do what I want.
You will.
Yeah.
You absolutely will.
If you can keep the spare room for us, for me
Yeah.
in our house,
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
just, yeah. We'll
Oh,
call that the
no.
Hawks wing.
Do you know what it is? It's my dream. I guess you always think the grass is greener, don't you? But I've got it on my vision board.
Well,
And-
I think LA would suit you, certainly for a time.
Yeah, I think it would.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that in your future.
Can you?
Yes, I can see it.
Mystic Chesney over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Love that. And obviously you have your gig tomorrow night or
Yeah,
last
or
night,
yesterday.
depending on when you're watching it. So that's really exciting. You're going on the cruise ship, Avia.
Yeah, I'm doing that. That's been fun. You know, the odd gig on cruise ships it's fun. We play in this little room called the Limelight.
That's
which I
Gary
think-
Barlow's bar, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Gary is the what do we call
It's like
Gary?
the musical director.
Yeah,
of
that's
it.
his musical
Yeah.
director. I actually last time I saw Gary was on board Avia.
No.
Yeah, we hung out. I saw his show, and then he was staying in a suite on Avia, you know, and I went and joined him for some red wine, and we stayed up till like 3 a.m. having chats because I hadn't seen him for a long time.
Wow,
So-
that must be a combo, you two having a good old chat.
Yeah, it was really nice to catch up because Take That used to support me in the early days.
Did they?
Yeah, we did a few gigs together, and you know they were literally just 5 guys in leather.
What, they were singing It Only Takes a Minute or something? Was it like the very early song?
I honestly can't remember the songs, but it was definitely before the hits. I actually met them before they got their record deal. Yeah. And I do also remember those early days, because obviously back then I was kind of, you know, big pop star, and I had a lot of contacts and stuff, and my mum actually came along to a couple of gigs and saw Take That play and introduced them to Nikki Smith, who was the editor of Number One magazine, and she put them on the cover before they even had a deal. So really, take that, have my mother to thank for their career.
Chesney, this is like the best information I've ever heard. This is brilliant. So obviously when you saw him, obviously you've seen him since then?
Oh yeah, we've seen each other a lot and over the years, and I'm still mates with Rob and Gary. So yeah, we've seen each other since then, of course, but I don't think they really knew about that connection so much, or don't remember, Yeah. But yeah, that actually happened.
God. So, when you're on RVA next, anything could happen.
Yeah. And also, Hayley, I have a new album coming out this year.
Yeah. Tell me more.
I'm very excited about that. It's kind of what this show's about. It's kind of like an album launch party. So this year, it's a big one for me. I'm going to launch this album.
What's it called?
It's called Living Arrows.
And you've written it? And...
Yeah. Produced by a guy called Jake Gosling, who is the guy that discovered Ed Sheeran. So big hopes for this record. Big hopes.
Wow. So it's an album, or it's
it's an album.
Yeah. So when's that going to be released?
Well, we'll probably put a single out in a couple of months,
and
then album will probably come out late summer, something like that. So
we are all behind you.
Very excited.
At home. Everyone, we need to support this.
Yeah.
Everyone behind Chesney on this one. Keep us posted. We'll play it out and out again and again.
Yeah, please do.
Thursday and Saturday.
Yeah, yes.
Chesney, we could talk to you all day long because we haven't even started yet on the TV shows we're going to produce.
No, exactly. We've got so much to do.
So much to do.
We need meetings.
we do. Serious meetings immediately with biscuits. But this has been amazing because we have been in contact for a long time, and we just love having you on the show. You support me from the beginning, which I'm so grateful for.
Yeah, and I love coming. I love coming on your show. It's just
well, obviously
he's
lying.
No, we're old mates, and it's really
it's
nice.
Just a nice chat, isn't it? And but get the album.
Yeah.
We're not asking you, we're telling you.
No, exactly.
When it comes out.
You must.
We'll have a lovely chat, but that's the rules of this show.
Hayley will hunt you down.
Yes, we will. We absolutely will. But honestly, keep in contact.
Of course. And let's get the fishing gear out.
Let's get the fishing gear at Naaman. Let's go. It's Chesney Hawkes, everyone.
Thank you, Hayley.
A huge thank you to the one and only Chesney Hawkes, and thank you to you at home for tuning in.
Hayley, look what just arrived.
Oh my, yes, come on, come on.
Yes.
Woohoo!
I thought my mind